Dennis will slide up. Caught by Alu. Crossfire established. Good shot from Lowell to go back down over the top, considering he's only got a Mac 10 to work with. But it's Alu that goes back to the window as they want to continue to push around the corner. Chris finding him with the UMP, so the SMG is actually winning out in what we call the bonus round.
It is.
Some call it other things, but the bonus round. It's Keo in a 1 versus 4. Second time he's been alive late, this time at least. Unlike the last round, he's got a little bit of weaponry to work with. Trying to bait out anyone toward heaven, but gets spotted up and tagged to 19. Lowell closes him off, his second kill on the Mac 10.
Still an equal exchange. Chris J going down on the T side. Nico, one of the big scalps to take, is Dennis, though, striking again, doing a very good job here beneath heaven. Finds Rain, and now it's going to be the upper bomb side. The final commitment. Can Alu step up here with the AWP? It's going to be Kiyoshima to strike first, but what a shot from Oscar. Still 2-on-1, and it's going to be 2-on-0 now. Oscar finds the final shot. Back towards outside they go. Alu waiting for them. He needs to step up here. We've got Rain at the back steps as well. Surely he gets frags here. Oh, the flashback's brutal.
Dennis takes down Alu. Flashback was absolutely brutal. Nico gets tagged up from far. That's out toward Big Garage. He won't repeat that. How's his kill total doing? Is he climbing the charts? Nope, still. He's next level, James Bond. He's -1 in 7.
Yeah, the new agent. Well,
shocker for him.
Dennis, on the other hand, he's posting really good numbers here. Great job. Finds a 7 frag. And now it's a 4-on-3 once again. No kids, and Chris J lands another crisp headshot with the AK-47. Carrigan goes down, up to Rain and Nico now. Smokes, incendiaries, no kids, a couple of flashbangs to work with, and a 4-on-2. I think they probably just have to save here. This is getting out of control. There's a free kill for Nico, though, surely to find his first. Gets to 0 at least. And now the clutch begins. Nico could find redemption if he can get this round in his favor for his team.
Redemption. Well, we'll see what Rain gets. Absolutely nothing. Down he goes. Nico's going to grab the AWP and head for the hills. Head for the water that's not that deep, even though it says it's deep. Flashes himself back out. Still looking for a kill, Nico. That's a remarkable thought, and he will fall yet again.
Stick with us. I'm sure this will warm up. This FaZe, after all. Even though they get a few rounds, they can always come back. Here we go. Alu with the first headshot. Takes down Oscar, and it's going to be Nico finally arriving here on D-Nuke. Shots all over the place. The CTs coming out swinging in round number 10. They're not done just yet. It's going to be a 5-on-2 in their favor. We'll have Dennis and Chris J. Surely they can't pull this one back. 5-on-2s can happen, but not in this sort of scenario. Got nothing really to work with. Both players in the lobby have got the bomb, but Chris J down to 38 HP. Dennis 73. Finally, FaZe posting around, and a decent one at that. If all 5 players stay alive, they'll be fine, but if any damage inflicted, so much money available from Mousesports, they need to make sure they keep at least 2 or 3 players up here. Carrigan should be dealing with that situation. He takes down Dennis, and now Chris J.
Hug the tight side and go toward Annex, as Chad would say. Oh, there it is. Now spots him. So head pops up like a little gopher.
Going to be hunting with the flashbangs as well. In terms of his opposition, we do have Rain and Ali waiting. Ali actually towards the lower steps. Carrigan goes down first. Big kill for him to pick up, of course, and Oscar chimes in as well. This is looking very good for Mousesports. Extremely bad for FaZe. The reset potential is real. Now 5-on-2. What is happening to FaZe right now? This is absolutely one of their best maps, and that is not arriving. Maybe it's too late in the day for them. They had said they've been here for 12 hours today. Haven't really played for 10 hours, so I'm not sure that's a factor for them.
Yeah, it's. I don't want to make excuses at this level, but yeah, I mean maybe.
Not going to find anything just yet, but look how fast Dennis is towards outside. So much map control for him. First kill guaranteed for Chris J. Nice work there. It's going to be 5-on-4 now. Obviously, so much time to work with it for Mousesports. Don't have to give too much away. We have got Rain, though. To sabotage the team. Someone outside does a very good job of that. 2 kills for him. That's a 4-on-4 surely around as Carrigan gets the next kill with the CZ.
CZ 75. Commonwealth. We call it the Z, bro.
Indeed. It's
a zebra, not a zebra. What's a zebra? I don't know. What's a canoe with you? That's not even related, an animal and boat. But what's a kayak? Oscar's going to go down. It's vent.
Use the line. It's getting late.
Yeah, there it is. It's getting late. We've all had a few drinks. Maybe not that line. That line's...
No, that's not applicable.
Well, it's not actually. You're right.
Trying to open things up. And he gets taken down by Oscar. That's a bit of a shame. It looked interesting, exciting perhaps, but it's going to be Dennis to find the second frag as well. They're looking incredibly sharp, Mousesports, just dictating the pace of every single round. But Kiyoshima says no. A couple of kills now for FaZe. Goes into 3-on-3.
Keo. Top of the silos drops off. Can't cover off the vent from that position, already down below anyway. No rotation yet from the ramp. They'll go down the vents most likely because they are above in the A site. It's the quickest point of access, but we know it's the tightest choke point. If you go together, you might be able to trade back. Make a lot of noise in getting there now. In fact, Kerrigan backing off on Rafters will go to ramp instead. And Keo, he's on his own to go into that choke point. AK-47 in hand. Kerrigan's going to go secret instead, so he's actually taking even longer. They've got to be quick. They don't really have time to play with. 2 kits in this. Of the 3 players alive as they start to walk in from ramp. Rain, he knows he's got access, but Chris J and Rops have won the duels elsewhere. 1 versus 3, and he drops down into Oscar's crosshair.
In fact, most of Mousesports have. Everyone's about 10 frags. Here we go. Shotgun. All right.
Decent pickup, Rops to Kerrigan. Let's go, Keo. Show me that shotgun magic.
It's coming.
He's trying it. Out toward lobby. He's got it as well. Down goes Rops. He can get closer, grab the AK, and he controls the room, which has 3 access points to bomb sites required by the terrorists to win the round. He'll back off it, though. He doesn't want to be left out there alone and get traded out for free. They've already got a 2-man advantage, so.
Must get AWP, of course, but has to pull out the Tech 9 at this sort of range. And the lower being lower. There's the first frag. An opening, perhaps, for Mousesports.
And Oscar worked back into the site. They found 1 kill, but that's not going to be enough. We do get our 3rd round for FaZe. Nico's going to wait toward the stairwell. Good shot to Dennis. Oscar's above and to the right. Still coming in from secret. Contamination stairs is the angle covered off. That opens up the site itself, though, and the control room. So Chris J finds Kerrigan, follows up by getting a headshot on Nico with just a sliver to fire at. A fast reaction. He shot from ramp all the way down to the door. Wow, they win a 1 versus... Well, take that back. 2 versus 3, excuse me. Oscar and Rops being the 2. At the AWP toward the ramp, and Rops is now the last alive. Now it's the 1 versus 3.
He is very, very good. 17 years of age. Let's see if he can step up here against some of the world's best. 3-on-1, 30 seconds remaining. Fortunately for him, Kirishima finds him 11-4. Do a little bit of damage and sends him towards upper.
It's going to wrap around, but watch Dennis toward main entrance, taken down already by Kiyoshima.
Ooh.
And he's turned around to find Chris J on the rafters. It's Lowell that's fighting back valiantly. But I'm sorry. What's the Spanish? Ooh, we're ops in to get Nico. Down. Good spray from Chris, though, as he walks back in for the corner. They had a player baiting at red box. I wouldn't say baiting. I would say getting abandoned, and then they managed to save it with Chris's angle. Getting back reactionary to take the fight instead of giving them the map control as Nico tries to go back around toward the silo position once more. It's Alu that's going to slip in just secret. Shh, don't tell anyone, though. It's a secret.
It is a secret. You're absolutely right. Got to stay quiet. But we do have to talk a little bit. I don't know. Challenging towards the secret steps. He has made his way down there. Obviously, looking at the first 2 picks. Have to be a little bit more assertive now. Trying to open things up. Alu doing just that. Finds Oscar. Now we do have a chance then to come back into this round. It's Chris J to open things up. But can he do any more? He's down to 6 HP.
Shot from Dennis to find Alu. Sorry, I thought we were just being quiet, so keeping the secret, so. Nico in, gap between the silos, spots a CT, but can't find the angle. That'll bait back into Keo, though, and he gets the information, makes no mistake with it as Nico starts off to get Dennis. We're on to something now. As Keo will hold off the lobby. Here's Rops running directly toward him. Chris J, 6 HP. My friend, that M4 is all you've got to your name. You don't even have that anymore. Nico's found him. He's gone up the ladder from...
It looks like the upper commitment comes in. Up to Lau now, 5-7. Good weapon at close range. Could find the first kill. Does indeed. Can he get more than that? Actually does it, delivering a load of frags here.
Thought he was going to get another as he got the dink in. That was good enough, though, for Oscar and Ropes to follow up.
First shot coming in. It's 21 just yet. Might go even further.
I think I figured out the real crime on this map. It's not the fact that someone's trying to blow up a nuclear reactor. It's that someone actually was robbing that vending machine.
That's right. I've always thought that as
There's a lot of wrappers left. Clearly, they didn't put $4 in that. No one pays $4. They just take it. Nico's gonna get Dennis. It's better off though that Nico drops down because he finds Rops before he can even get inside of the door to find anyone else. So another bomb plant coming in. FaZe are gonna find round number 9. They've only given up 1. That means we've got to reset. Rops to play the headshot angle from the ramp. I love that railing because you drop away and you're gone, and you're just like that.
Yep, that's how you play ramp. That's textbook stuff, Matt, I would say. But Nico, he doesn't care about your textbook. He's thrown out the window, and he's going to be taken down low.
Textbooks are expensive these days.
I know.
Just download.
He doesn't care.
Well, that said, it's a rotation down. It is the right way to play it, as you said, because it stays efficient. You can pull a turnpike rotation back in from heaven as well, if, of course, you have someone in that available position. However, it's Chris J that finds the next kill, so things are looking better for Mousesports. For once, they've got a man advantage. They've got a bomb down, though, for FaZe. And therefore, with a smoke toward Annex, they've actually got a situation that is controllable and containable. Look at the amount of bodies heading toward heaven. Flash goes in, Nico looks away. They time it before the flash detonates, and therefore, his back turned, he's got no chance, but Keo and Kerrigan do. They've got headshot angles to heaven, and there's two players trying to get back in from the rafters. They drop down. Kerrigan spots it. That made him wide. Good shot from Oscar. It's just Keo remaining, and he'll try and tap it so that they have to face. There's 3 seconds on the defuse to make it even none at all, because Chris takes down Keo, and they will complete it.
Insanity starting to set in. It's going to be 13-9. Galil's and AWP, a couple of AKs as well. Outside control coming in from FaZe. First shot for Chris J, though, and CT spawn once again, Matt. Finding Rainers on the catwalk, and they're going to have to 5-on-4. Good information gathered. Does that funnel FaZe down towards Secret? Chris J certainly seems to think so. Knife out. Tanika now boosted up. Found by Rob. Just about gets the kill, but Alu in return. Doesn't equal the situation, but brings it a little bit closer. 4-on-3 now.
Decent shot, Oscar, to take out Alu. We've got Kerrigan and Kiyoshima remaining on the FaZe side. Good shot from Kiyoshima as well to catch off Oscar through the window. His body lay still warm on the ground with a slight twitch in his right arm as he perishes and bleeds out. Kerrigan will walk in and get his feet a little bit dirty with his blood to leave tracks toward the A side. That's where they want to go to try and get the bomb down. It's Lowell above to get the first shot, but that's traded back, leaving Kerrigan in a 1 versus 2. Bomb in his hand, dropping in. Dennis surely would have thought got the shot on him, but from the air he still lands above him and gets the shot directly down. So it makes it a 1 versus 1. And Chris J's on an AWP to try and go for the retake. That's going to be a bit of an interesting proposition.
Always done
and
for.
He's gone right immediately for the peak. Kerrigan catches Chris off. Flash will go in early. Kerrigan will follow it up. And it catches off the player above Hut because Chris J was cowering away from the flash. That left Lowell a sitting duck, but Mouse has stepped up since. Chris J, in fact, being one of the players to do so. 2 kills for him as he finds Rain as well. It's Nico. But he's the only left alive. 12 HP. 4 for Chris J nonetheless, but Dennis and Oscar much the more. 100 for each.
Yeah, looking very good. We'll see whether Mousesports can finish this one off with 5 seconds remaining. You'd say yes, almost guaranteed now. Definitely at this point, Nico 12 HP, staying alive with his AK-47, so Mousesports post yet another round.
Smoke goes in, it goes past Annex. Maybe they're just trying to isolate that back vent. 100% certain, but if so, it's not a bad call because oftentimes that position is played. Splashes everywhere. Oscar getting 2 though. Lowell shoots down to find Nico, and he stays alive to get Alu as well. We do get the map point. Hank. He's inside a control room, in fact, not just inside of Secret. He's gone all the way past the stairwell. He'll hold the angle, watch for Oscar to try and find an opening, but Nate's going to him. He can't get one, but does get Rain. Goes for the bomb planter, but can't nail it. So we've got a plant for FaZe, and not only that, we've got 2 kills. We've got a round. As Kerrigan and Alu find very important and substantial picks. Chris J, he's gone to the pistol. Kerrigan finds him on a Tech 9. It's down to Dennis, and suddenly FaZe have life left yet. I know that flashy message tweeted me and was like, oh god, our record's in jeopardy, and then he was like, never mind, saved. Speaking of saves, Dennis will go out to find Nico pushing through the smoke. Good timing, you can hear him coming. He flashed over as well, so it was telegraphed. But it's Rops that'll get inside of the corner and pull Chris J to bait them in. He's a little bit late, Chris, but it could work for his favor because he'll be aligned. He's down. Try and support Rops instead, but it's 2 kills to give them the lower sight. Keo, 11 HP. Allen on the AWP is now the last alive, and he can't get anything with it. Oscar closes it. It took Mousesports a while, considering the start they had. 11-4 at half as well.